Familiar as in odor. Woody Guthrie. I've been studying the fortunes of the banking system here lately. Woody Guthrie did that too. This whole thing, this is Pretty Boy Floyd. An incident that happened in Oklahoma back during the times when that were much like our own, in which there were no regulations regarding the banks, and they could go out of business or do whatever they wanted to anytime they felt like it, and every time they did make a move, they'd wipe out a dozen farmers. Pretty Boy Floyd, he got into a life of crime quite by accident, but Pretty Boy, they call him Pretty Boy because he was a dude, you know. He was a farmhand, but when he went to town on the weekends, he had a taste for clothes. And he always was dressed up, you know, with a white shirt on and breast pants and a tie, and just like the dudes do. And he got into this life of crime by accident, and he took a little off the top for clothes, but he gave the rest of the money back to the farmers, and he became a genuine folk hero over this. Come gather round me, children, story I will tell about Pretty Boy Floyd the outlaw. Oklahoma knew him well. It was in the town of Shawnee, a Saturday afternoon. His wife beside him in the wagon, and into town they rode. The deputy sheriff approached him in a manner rather rude, using vulgar words and language Miss Floyd had overheard. A pretty boy grabbed a log chain, the deputy grabbed his gun, and in the fight that followed, he laid that deputy down. Now he took to the trees and the timbers, lived a life of shame, and every crime in Oklahoma was attributed to his name. He took to the trees and the timbers on the Canada River shore. A pretty boy was welcome at a many a farmer's door. Took to the trees and the timbers on the Canada River shore. A pretty boy was welcome at a many a farmer's door. And there's many a starving farmer, the same old story told, how this outlaw paid their mortgage to save their little home. Mama used to tell us about the bum that begged a meal, and underneath the napkin was $100 bill. Down in Oklahoma City on a Christmas day, there was a whole carload of groceries and a message that did say, you say that I'm an outlaw, you say that I'm a thief, well here's a Christmas dinner for the families on relief. Now I've been around the country, seen a lot of funny men. Some will rob you with a 6-gun, and some with a fountain pen. But it's through this life you travel, it's through this life you roam. You won't never find an outlaw rob a family of their home. Come gather round me, children, the story I will tell about pretty boy Floyd the outlaw. Oklahoma knew him well.